Good morning, good morning, good morning, you beautiful people. I just woke up, but I did have something that I want to talk about because I obviously I'm a little bit late. So I'm really sorry for whoever's tuning in on Saturday morning to check for my video and it's not there. I worked both Saturday and Sunday in my second job, and it didn't happen. But I woke up this morning and I was like, I got some shit to talk about. I got some shit I need to say. So, first things first, happy Monday. I hope if you're watching this, you have a great week. You go out there and make the choices that you want to make. That's going to set you up to be where you want to be. So whatever that looks like, whatever that means to you, I really hope and wish that you're going to put yourself in a better position for where you want to see yourself in time in the future. I'm doing all right. We're doing okay. I feel like I've just been kind of struggling a little bit. And when I confide in the people that I confide in, I learn that it is something that's going on with everybody. So I'm like, okay, makes me feel a little bit better, must be the moon. Haha, we just had an eclipse 2 days ago or whatever that was. But yeah, I just want to talk about that because it's it's weird and it's hard. And, I have some really good friends that are just really, really, really going through it heavy right now. And, they almost ask me what did I do to deserve this? I'm a good person. I put good out in the world. Why is this happening to me? Why are these bad things happening to me? And I don't have an answer. I don't have any reason that it would be a good reason that this shit is happening. And I think that that's really hard because I'm also very protective of my friends, and it's difficult to watch them struggle and try to be here to support them and uplift them, and knowing that I don't have anything that I can do for them other than just encourage them and uplift them and keep supporting them in any way that I can. And it's tiring. It's so tiring, day after day after day. It's so exhausting to feel okay, I'm doing everything I can. I'm trying to be a good person. I'm trying to put good energy out there, and it just seems like nothing but bad shit keeps coming your way. And that gets discouraging, that gets sad and tiring. And you're all right, well, if just shit things are going to happen, why don't I just go and be a shit person? Don't do that. Don't do that. It's not worth it. Not worth it. Sorry, I just woke up, so I got my banana here. I got my fucking tea here because I'm trying to wake up. I'm trying to wake up. I could not, with working both my other jobs, did not sleep a lot or well this weekend, so I'm dragging today. But if anybody's question about this is what I sleep in recently. I'm sure you all can see this, so hold on, let me get a good angle. This little bump right here on my wrist, yeah, you can see kind of it protruding. Let me see. Oh yeah, that's a good angle right there. This little bump right here. This right here is a little ganglion cyst. In the olden times, in the olden days, they used to call them Bible bumps because people would get them on the tops of their hands or the tops of their feet and whack them. Just hit them hard with the hard Bible, with the hardcover Bible. And then they would just go away, So a couple years ago, I went to the doctor because it was really painful and shit. And I was like, yo, doc, what is this thing? What do I do? And she's like, oh, it's a ganglion cyst, blah, 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 blah. And I was like, okay, so my sister told me I could just, hit it with a book. So, like, what's up? And she's like, you have very important arteries that go through your left arm into your hand, through your wrist in this area. So I wouldn't recommend that. And I'm like, scale of 1 to 10, She's like, 9, don't do it. Like, so there's a chance, 10%, right? And that was years ago, literally years ago. So like sometimes this thing will be really, really small. Sometimes this thing will be really, really big and like really frustrated and like really painful and really swelled up. Thankfully it's not right now. But I've been putting some Jamaican castor oil on it and it seems to go down. It seems to have gone down smaller than it used to be. So I'm just going to keep working towards that because it's definitely had an effect on me just like physically. It's like, it bothers me. Obviously, it's ugly. It's not cute. But like it's painful too. So like I'll be trying to get back into the gym, get back lifting, be serious about that. And then like this thing just gets so aggravated and so swolled up like and just so like even bigger that I can't even hold the bar. I can't even hold form. I can't do anything with like this motion where my hand is like, bent like this because it's just like so protruded out. You can kind of see right here. Yeah, it's like I can't do like push-ups or dips or things like that, like because of this thing. So the two options that I have are just fucking leave it alone, let it do its thing, or get surgery. And I was like, okay, but like how successful is the surgery? She's like, a lot of people need surgery again because they come back. I'm like, great. Not going to spend my money and my time and my health for this fucking bump in my arm that I could potentially smash it away. Smashing doesn't work either, just so you guys know. But I woke up to a message this morning and I think that that's where like the inspiration for my talk came this morning because I posted a picture of my little flowers. I got a bouquet of flowers and it's got like some really beautiful roses in it and another type of flower that's popular that I don't know the name of and lilies, and lilies are my favorite. But the hard thing about lilies is that like they bloom when they want to bloom, they take their sweet ass time. So I'm just sitting here like waiting like every day, like, come on, open, please open, please open, please open. And for like 2 weeks, finally all of them open, but the rest of the flowers are all crispy and dead and nasty, right? So I'm like, okay. So as soon as these other ones open, I was like, all right, well, I think it's time, to get rid of these other flowers, And I posted a picture about it and I said something along the lines of like, oh, my flowers finally bloomed amongst all of the dead ones. And someone responded and said, there's something so beautifully morbid about this, about blooming amongst death. And I think that is kind of where, the inspiration for this morning came because it's just like we need to keep blooming no matter what, in adversity, in death, in pain, in happiness, in sorrow, in every aspect. We need to keep growing and keep trying to bloom. That's not what they say. This is just the truth. The fruit is the last thing to grow on the tree. You have years and years and years of just barrenness, of nothingness, of you just digging deeper into the soil and stretching yourself and growing yourself, and you still have nothing to show for it. And then the next season, you are just overbearing with the fruit, literal fruit of your labor. And I think that's where we're at. We're at this season of just like, fuck, man, my tree hasn't produced fruit in the last 10 years. I've been taking care of it. Like, what the fuck, And I've had like experiences, my dad's told me the story. I had a partner whose dad had a big grapefruit tree in his backyard. Huge grapefruits, like bigger than this freaking thing. This is a pretty decent sized mug, like as big as my fucking head. And he said, he's like, it took 10 years for me to grow this fruit. And I told that tree, I said, tree, if you do not give me fruit this season, I'm going to cut you down. Bam. There's the fruits. They came. And it's been fruiting ever since. And they had that tree for like fucking 20 years. I don't fucking know. But that's the message here. That's the beauty of it is, bro, the fruit doesn't come until the end. The blooming doesn't come until the end. The flowers don't bloom until they're done, until they're ready. And I think that that's something that we get caught up on. It's like, well, I know I'm ready. And the universe says, nah, you're not. We have to do a couple more things before I'm going to give you this. Before you can earn this. And a lot of times I don't know what that is. I don't know at what level that's going to be, at what year of the work it's going to be, at what time of the month, whatever it's going to be. Like, we don't know that. But we have to believe that all of this work is for something, and it's for our fruit. It's for our end result that's going to come to us. That's going to make all of this shit worth it. All of the hard work, all of the just garbage that we go through every single day, day in, day out, all of the bad shit that happens, it's going to make it worth it because that fruit is going to be so sweet. It's going to be so juicy. It's going to be our favorite fruit. It's going to be the best thing we've ever had. And it will be. I wholeheartedly believe that. It's going to be. It's got to be. It's got to be. Man, I don't know if I just put more tea in here than normal and more water than normal, but it is still so hot. Usually I'm just like, throw it back. But yeah, I've been struggling, I've been definitely struggling emotionally. I've got some shit going on in my personal life, and I'm not doing good, I've also am taking sober October too. So a lot of my coping mechanisms are not there for me right now. And I just have to sit with my shit. And it's hard. And now, I know it makes so much sense as to why people are so addicted to other substances. And I know that I am too. And that's why I'm trying to take this break. But it is so fucking hard. It's so hard. Everything sucks. Everything's so hard. But slowly but surely, getting through it one day at a time. Not every day is a clean day, but the consumption is way, way down. And so that is something that I'm giving myself grace for, because I want to be mad at myself. I want to be mad. I want to be disappointed in myself, but I'm still choosing to celebrate my little wins, because if not, the only thing I'm doing is just tearing myself down and putting myself in a bad place. I know it's not where I want to be, but I'm still working towards that point of where I want to be. And I don't know. It's I know that I need to move differently, if there's something that I keep forgetting, I can't keep on my mind, it keeps slipping to the back of my mind, I need to start writing shit down. Because then I can't lose the list, I could lose the list, but if I put it in a safe place and just be more on it, be more aware, it's gonna happen. I'm not gonna be forgetting those things anymore once I'm reminded and once it's in my face. It's going to be holding myself accountable and still taking my dog on a WALK every morning. Don't want to say it out loud because he's over there and he's going to be mad at me. Or in the afternoon. I don't know what it's going to look like. But it's not easy. And all y'all know that. All y'all know that it is a struggle. We're out here literally struggling. Sorry, I'm so fidgety this morning, Mom. Don't be mad. My mom, when I first started doing these, was like, stop touching your hair. Stop touching your nose. I'm like, I can't, Mom. I don't know what I'm doing. What do I do with my hands? Like Ricky Bobby. Man, it's all making me sweaty because this robe is all warm. I finally switched to my warm robe and not my cool robe. But I'm like, man, maybe I should keep them both out because we're sweating. We're sweating right now. But I think that that's what this message is about today. Is about everything happens for a reason. Everything happens for a reason. It's all happening for a reason. I don't fucking know what it is. I don't know why all this bad shit keeps happening to you, dude. But I know that you, oh God, I know that you gotta keep taking steps forward, dude. Keep taking steps forward. Take steps towards what you want to see, to who you want to be, where you want to be at, what you want to see in your life, because it's gonna come. When you believe in your mind and in your heart and in your soul that these things and these good things are meant for you, they are. They are, dude. All you need to do is open the door in your mind to let this shit in. And it's not like, okay, I'm opening the door to be a millionaire and it's going to walk through the door soon. No, bro. That's not how it works. You open the door to be a millionaire in your mind and then you start moving differently to make that fucking happen and to get to that open door. The door's open for us, y'all. We have to walk through the door. That is the hardest part. We have to walk into the door. And like, where the fuck is the door? Bitch, I don't know. Hello? You think I know? You think I would be here? Not editing my videos and not knowing what the hell I'm doing on this freaking podcast? Come on. Last week my partner's like, are you gonna edit your videos? For what? I was like, well, you were talking to me. Okay. So? What do you think I am? Some kind of professional? Come on. No. One day we'll make some edits. That ain't today. That ain't next week either. So, maybe when I get like a fancy laptop, that's not my work laptop, because I ain't doing that. Get some editing equipment. I don't fucking know. I'm like, bro, at this rate, this is always how it's going to be. Just freeballing it. Literally freeballing it. Sometimes I have a script. They were all over here, but we cleaned the house recently, so now I don't know where they're at. Don't remember where they're at. There was like a bug or something gross. But yeah. Keep moving forward, guys. Keep your roots in the fucking soil and keep growing. The fruit is coming. Love y'all. See you on Saturday.